Welcome. Let's just go through yesterday's political updates. The major political update is from Supreme Court. The Supreme Court delivered a judgment on governor's role or the powers of governor over keeping the bills pending for a long time. I felt so surprised to see the judgment. Of course, the judges, they have limited powers. Obviously, they deliver judgments based on the Constitution of India, what are the provisions that are available for them. So they give the judgment. So we cannot, comment on the judgment of the judges based on the constitutional powers and constitutional the limitations. So they deliver the judgments. But surprisingly, the judgment is somewhat like this: that the governor and presidents cannot be imposed a time limit. We cannot ask, keep a time limit restrictions to the governor and as well as President of India. But keeping the bills for long time is not correct thing, and it is unconstitutional. We cannot control them, but if they keep for long time, you come to the court. So this is exactly the judgment. I did not understand exactly the judgment, because in whose favor they are doing it and what judgment they are giving it. I think they just passed the 50% that side and 50% this side. This kind of judgment they given yesterday. So what they said is, governor and president cannot sit on the bills for longer period. Then he should say that send the bills immediately. That's one judgment. And they immediately said that we cannot keep them the time limit. Then they'll keep the bills long time again. They sit on the bills again. Right? We cannot ask them to immediately send. Then they will not send. If they don't send immediately, you come to us. Then when the court cannot ask the governor and president to send the bills, then why should we go to the court again? This is so confusing judgment I have ever seen. Anyway, I'm not commenting at the judgment, because they have only some constitutional limitations, and based on the constitution they deliver the judges. So let's go inside the details actually about this judgment. Okay. Supreme Court, DMK leader TKS Alangavan calls Supreme Court verdict on governors is good judgment, because that's what I said. The 50% they said that you cannot sit on the bills for a long time. So the DMK welcomed that bill. Governor can't simply withhold bill without returning to the assembly, allowing it to against federalism, Supreme Court and presidential preference. Okay, but the other side, the Godi media, what that Godi media is actually promoting is that it is a victory for central, because they said we cannot ask governor and president to immediately act on the bills. Okay, so now the both the sides, they are saying it is our victory. This is an indication that the judgment, they did not actually give judgment. It seems that the court told their problem that we cannot interfere, but this is injustice. This something like that. Judgment is like that. Okay. So they also given another judgment, that is they made some comments on CBI. The CBI is making friendly approach in India Bulls probe, when they're probing an India Bulls case, and they said the CBI is they're friendly moving with the people who are facing allegations, and they say it's very injustice. There's another judgment also they given, that is actually federal. What is that judgment? What is that case? Unconstitutional SC strikes down Tribunal Act. Okay, it talked about Tribunal Act, slammed the central government. Actually, the central government also tried to interfere in the Tribunal Act. The Tribunal Act, in the sense that the central government has taken the powers to appoint the judges, salaries, to fixation of the salaries and everything. The central government wants to take the power in their hands. So the Supreme Court rejected that, slammed the central government that you are taking the power even on the judiciary. Now this is what exactly, right? This bills you cannot take earlier. It is the chief minister and the ministers, the council of ministers, they decide which bill to pass. Now the governor will decide and the president will decide. Even the states, the federalism gone actually. They also try to take the control of the tribunal Reformation Act. So the Supreme Court, slammed the central government that you are trying to overpower on the judiciary. These two judgments I can find online yesterday. Governor delays no longer unchecked. Kapil Sibal said it is a good judgment. SC verdict and governor's a good judgment, said DMK. Why Supreme Court ruling will intensify? What is this? This is about what other job does governor have other than giving a assent to the bills? DMK leader. They don't have any other job other than just giving the assent. But now their job increased because they have to act as, nowadays they're acting as the politicians, right? They're playing the role of opposition leader. Unfortunately, this is happening from many years. But there is one article I found that even I'm agreeing with this guy, why Supreme Court ruling will intensify center-state tensions and is a setback for federalism. That's what even I was thinking, that it is a setback for federalism. The Supreme Court might have, maybe if Supreme Court, I don't know why they said 50% that side and this side, that the judgment is a little bit confusing for me even, okay. I think then they will use it now because they made a statement that we cannot ask governor and president, cannot restrict them timeline. That is there already in the constitution that there is no timeline for governor and president. They are using that and they are keeping the bills for a long time to trouble the state governments who are not in favor of the central government. That's a problem they are facing. They went to the court, right? Now the court says that we cannot interfere, and then where they will go is the biggest problem in the judgment I found. Okay. Yeah, no, that's all. Let's go inside some other news that yesterday it seems that there is US panel they made a big claim on Pakistan's military success over Indian Army Pahalgam insurgent. They called Pahalgam Insurgent Act. New US-China Economic and Security Review. Recently, there is a review, US-China Economic and Security Review. They're given a report. In that report, about the India-Pakistan Pahalgam related war, they made it is a success of Pakistan over Indian military, and India tried to insurgent. They called it as an insurgency. But in fact, Indian government did not insurge, right? They did not even cross the border from our territory. They only hit the terrorist infrastructure. But why the report said that it is India's insurgent into Pakistan and then Pakistan won the war? That is actually a report. So this Jairam Ramesh posted this yesterday and he slammed the government of India that why such kind of reports were given by US Economic and Security Review and the central government has to answer. That is actually the post related, this one. Congress slammed PM Modi and External Affairs Minister over Pakistan's military success US Commission report. So surprising report we can find, okay. And 350% tariff claim. Now, the Trump is claiming 350% tariff again. And they said we are going to get good news very soon. They made all these statements and now suddenly Trump is making that I will impose 350%. Initially it is 26%. There's something went wrong between India and America during dialogues. They made it 50%. And then they increased to 100% tariff. He imposed 150%. Now he's saying 350% I impose. That means something went wrong again between India and America during this trade dialogues. That's what I understood. Again, Trump made a statement that I'm good at settling disputes. Trump pats his back again, reiterates role in ending India-Pakistan war after Pahalgam terror attack. The Trump is keep on making statements. So this is about Aishwarya Rai. Recently, she attended a meeting along with Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in Sri Satyai centenary celebrations. Okay. Yeah, Sri Sathya Sai Baba's centenary celebration she attended. She gave a speech and she was actually, she's getting very good appreciations online for her good speech. What she said exactly? She said, there is no caste in India, one caste and one religion speech ignited political debate and social media. Humanity is only true religion. There is no other religion we have. It's only humanity is your single religion, and we have only one caste. So such a beautiful speech given by Aishwarya Rai, and it became a debate in Indian social media because the Prime Minister is simply sitting there because he is the one who is actually making. They already the NDA is dividing between different religions. They're promoting one religion and right, they're basically doing politics and religion. And in his meeting, Aishwarya Rai said there is no many religions, only humanity is the single religion. And then that became a talk of the town in India. DMK minister praised Aishwarya Rai one caste speech to target PM Modi. Aishwarya Rai's one caste, one religion speech ignites political humanity is this one. One caste, one religion, one language, one God. Aishwarya Rai at Sri Sathya Sai Baba centenary alongside Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This became a topic there on social media throughout the day yesterday. Tenant farmer, this is about Andhra Pradesh. Tenant farmers in Andhra Pradesh cry foul over denial of Annadata Sukhibhava benefit. It seems that the Annadata Sukhibhava benefit was restricted only to the landowners, not to the tenant farmers, and there is a big the tenant farmers are crying over it. Andhra Pradesh state braced up for another cyclone. It seems that there is another cyclone is coming in Andhra Pradesh. One alert for Andhra Pradesh probably. Congress and left parties and activists condemn Maoist killings in Andhra Pradesh. They're killing Maoists in Andhra Pradesh. Many Maoists they killed. They halted efforts to take up special interest in division of electoral rolls in Andhra Pradesh. Parties, to stop electoral initiation, few political parties met. Whom they met? ECI. Okay, that's about one news. Andhra Pradesh opposition leader, ex-CM Jagan Mohan Reddy, he appeared before court after 6 years. He went to the court yesterday, and from there, that's about the news. Andhra Maoist killings after Hidma and Texankar, they focused shift to Tirupati, some Tipani Tirupati, someone, right? So they're killing all these leaders. President of India to visit Chhattisgarh, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh in this November. Andhra Pradesh police deny custody of top Maoist Devuji and Malla Raji Reddy. Okay. Police tracking movement of Maoist for 2 months in Andhra Pradesh. That means that police is tracking. It's not a sudden attack on the Maoists. It seems that they are tracking from last 1 month with a very planned attack that we understood. It's very planned attack. This is how contrary. This is 1 month, from 1 month onwards they're tracking. And here the DGP says meeting centers deadline to end the left-wing extremism March 2016. That means they got instructions from central government. Central government given the deadline to finish off all these Naxalites. Andhra Pradesh DGP reiterates major exchange of fire led to 13 Maoist death. And the DIG said they opened the fire, so we encountered. But ideologically, but is it? But that there is something. Why they are suddenly doing it? Because it says this. It seems that these Naxalites are very major threat to these some many mining projects in somewhere in India. Otherwise, recently there is no major attack by Naxalites anywhere in India, and suddenly Operation Kangar they started because there are they're becoming hurdles for some of the major projects, especially Adani kind of projects were halted because recently tribals they did dharna against these Adani projects. So they believe that the Maoists are behind the dharnas and the tribals protest. So they have done all this. That's what I think. So I am sorry. Yesterday in Delhi, one boy jumped from metro station and committed suicide. 16-year-old 10th class student. He said that I am sorry, mom, and then he jumped. It seems that teachers harassed him. 3 schools received bomb threat in Delhi yesterday. Doctors, engineers engaging in anti-social activities. Supreme Court. Youth Congress leader shot dead in Himachal. Okay. And this is about Bangalore news. And Bangalore emerged as India's leading hub for women. Let's start a funding report. Okay. Siddaramaiah will keep his word, says D.K. Suresh as Congress completes half term. Congress crisis. D.K. Shivkumar group went to Delhi to ask for CM post. Siddaramaiah renews again reservations in the private sector. Siddaramaiah is again pushing for reservations in the private sector in Karnataka. And this is about Kerala. Why are you in Congress hypocrite? Says Tharoor praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and the Congress hit back him that why are you, if you are praising Narendra Modi, then why are you in Congress? There is a big criticism from Congress and Shash Tharoor. Kerala shocker, man gets 170 years jail for raping minor daughter. 10.7 lakh fine imposed. Okay. How Aya Gaya Ram politics hit in Kerala. This is about Kerala. Case against Kerala woman who threatened him that like Rajiv Gandhi will throw bomb and kill Chief Minister Vijay Rai. And there is one woman, Catholic woman, threatened him yesterday, and a case was filed on her. This is Shiv Sena poaching fear in the Congress. I think they're going solo the BMC elections, in coming elections. That's one we can understand. 6 killed as SUV plunges into 400 feet. Somewhere there is an accident and 6 people died. And see, because one student for not speaking Hindi, 19-year-old student dies by suicide in Maharashtra. I think he was lynched first in Maharashtra because he is not speaking Hindi. No, thrashed for speaking Hindi because he is speaking Hindi, not in Marathi. So he was thrashed first by Marathis and he committed suicide, it seems. That's one news we can find here. There's another news. Maharashtra braced for biggest FCRA action as union government moves to seize 100 crore assets of Jamia Ishat al-Ulum. That is one news about Maharashtra. This is about Telangana. BRS MP Ravichandran slammed the Congress government for vindictive actions. They're targeting KT Ramarao, KTR, because yesterday Telangana governor has given his nod to KTR's prosecution in Formula E race case. Speaker given fresh notice to Danav Nagendra and Kadiyam Srihari, who are defected MLAs from BRS to Congress. BJP and Congress spokespersons throw punches on each other in the live telecast. Yesterday there was telecast in the TV debate. It seems Congress and BJP people, they hit one another, attacked on one another, it seems. So this is about Rajasthan. Water cannons fired at youth congress at protest in Rajasthan. It seems in Leopard entered Rajasthan minister's house yesterday. BJP could have won Rajasthan by poll through wrongful means but respected people's will. See what kind of statements these people are. Rajasthan Youth Congress stage protest in Jaipur, vote theft, vote chori and job. See here the BJP leader directly saying that if we want, we should have win, we would have win. What he said, BJP could have won. Okay. He said BJP could have won Rajasthan by poll through wrongful means, but respected people will, so we did not do it. That means if they want, they can do it. Because it is a by poll, so they did not do it. That's what Congress people are releasing, that these people are winning the elections by wrong means. That's what the statement, BJP statement said, we could have won, but we did not do it. AIDMK wonders why DMK opposes SIR in Tamil Nadu. Center denying funds to Tamil Nadu. BJP-led union government can't digest the state's development, DMK said. Center rejected government's plea, DMK's plea to relax moisture norms for paddy. And there is something is going on between central government and state government again in Tamil Nadu. DMK takes trees to protest against center's decision, written DPR's metros. Central government written the DPR metro project, and they're going for a big rally, and there is a political storm between central government and Tamil Nadu about this metro project. Okay, this is about West Bengal. After Bihar, SIR sparked tensions in West Bengal. Mamata Banerjee criticized the SIR as chaotic and coercive. I think West Bengal police, they linked a big multi-crore cybercrime to a big industrialist. I think big industrialist is behind cybercrime network in West Bengal. When he is a big industrialist, why should we do that cybercrime? TMC alleges two booth, BLOs assaulted by BJP workers in Medinipur. So these are all the different news yesterday. Thank you, Namaskar.